Today we are going to discuss one of the most heated debates of the year so far: artificial intelligence and universal basic income, or UBI. As of early 2026, AI tools, robotics, and automation are rapidly reshaping industries across the globe. Tech leaders like Elon Musk, Sam Altman, and Demis Hassabis argue that we're heading toward a world where most jobs will become optional. Musk has said that AI and humanoid robots could make work a hobby, with universal high income ending poverty. Sam Altman has proposed an American equity fund funded by taxes on big companies and land. Andrew Yang warns AI could displace up to 40 million jobs in the U.S. alone in the next decade, and continues pushing his $1,000 per month freedom dividend. While it may sound like radical abundance, many economists, academics, and journalists are raising serious concerns about UBI. Let's examine the promised benefits of AI-powered UBI and why it could instead deepen inequality, erode human purpose, take away your freedom, and concentrate power in the hands of tiny elite. In late 2025, over 100,000 tech jobs were lost globally, with thousands directly attributed to AI, according to labor reports. Companies are already automating customer service, data entry, and entry-level office roles. Experts predict 2026 could accelerate this shift as AI agents handle more complex tasks. Tech leaders are pitching UBI as the necessary safety net. The pros include: 1. Financial security and poverty reduction. UBI pilots have been tested in some parts of the world. It showed that people use the money mainly for housing, food, education, and starting small businesses, not idleness. But also that the people receiving the basic income were mostly also employed or looking for employment. 2. Economic stabilizer. If millions lose wages, consumer spending could collapse. A basic income keeps demand alive, so companies still have customers. 3. Freedom to pursue meaning. Without needing to survive on soul-crushing jobs, people could focus on family, art, volunteering, or retraining. These arguments are tempting, especially as job displacement accelerates, but there are serious downsides that experts are also highlighting. Con number 1. It entrenches extreme inequality. Narina Hertz, in her December 2025 Project Syndicate article, called this AI socialism from above. Tech giants would keep full ownership of the real means of production, that is algorithms, data centers, chips, and models. Citizens would receive allowances, but remain dependent on the owners of AI. Globally, the problem would worsen. AI profits would concentrate in a few US and Western companies. Workers in India, Brazil, or Africa could lose jobs without receiving any dividends. Who would take the responsibility of those now unemployed in developing countries due to AI? Funding is another massive issue. A generous UBI matching median wages could cost over 45% of US GDP, while current tax revenue sits around 30%. As wages shrink, the tax base erodes. The Guardian's December 2025 analysis described Yang's plan as a space zombie policy, resurrected but fiscally unrealistic without heavy taxes on the very AI companies resisting them. Also, making sure that these funds would reach the recipients fairly and transparently, without any corruption, is another issue. Con number 2. Loss of human dignity, purpose, and agency. Work provides more than money. It gives structure, identity, social connections, and a sense of contribution to a person. Many are still traumatized from the COVID-era lockdown because they couldn't work. A generous stipend might keep people fed and entertained by AI-generated content, but many experts worry it risks turning society into passive consumers. Hertz warns of well-fed but politically powerless populations. Academic Jean-Christophe Belisle-Pipon's February 2025 paper in Frontiers in Artificial Intelligence describes the elite UBI narrative as a form of symbolic violence, subtly normalizing massive inequality so that a tiny group owns the future while the rest receive checks. Instead of accepting top-down handouts, critics argue we should push for democratic oversight and regulation of AI deployment. Global mechanisms like an international AI dividend fund, proposed by Hertz, funded by AI profits or compute usage. Taxes on robots, land, or carbon. Investment in human-centered sectors, care work, education, arts, and community. Shorter work weeks and aggressive retraining. The Silicon Valley pitch, just take the money and chill, keeps power concentrated at the top. Public backlash is already growing. Recent incidents reflect rising resentment. An attempted attack at Sam Altman's home, shots fired at an Indianapolis councilman's house after supporting a data center, and local moratoriums on data centers in multiple states. Surveys show only 31% of Americans trust the government to regulate AI responsibly. Many see AI development as an elite project that excludes ordinary people while threatening jobs and the environment. Elon himself called AI more dangerous than nuclear warheads and said that there needs to be a regulatory body overseeing the development of superintelligence at a tech conference in Texas back in 2018. In 2026, AI is delivering real productivity gains, but the version of UBI pitched by billionaires risks creating a new form of dependency. Well-fed masses living on allowances while a small elite controls the technology and wealth. We don't have to accept that future. Stronger democratic control, fairer global distribution of gains, and systems that still value human contribution could lead to better outcomes. What do you think? Is AI-powered UBI the solution, or a trap that locks in inequality? Share your thoughts in the comments.